So today I'm back with another poem. Okay, another poem we can say. Uh, Poem's name is The Road Not Taken 3.3. Okay, so you have to remove page number 68. So students, it's very necessary. Otherwise, you can say it's very mandatory that whenever English subject lesson is there, you have to you have to open your textbook, because I guess in English it is very much necessary that reading is necessary. Okay, so reading skills, listening skills are very much necessary. That also loud reading, silent reading is must to improve your pronunciation, vocabulary, anything. You have to read consistently. Okay, so we shall start with today's poem. Now see, students, in the screen itself you can see one question is there. After your SSC exams result, you may have to take a decision regarding the choice of a career. What factors will you consider? Now, see, students, like we know that nowadays all like people, they are very career oriented, and they should be. They should be. We are also very career oriented. Yes, we have to prove ourselves. So like you all are in 9th standard, but very soon you'll be going in 10th standard, and then you have to pursue your education. So here one question is there that everyone like y'all all will also be getting passed out very soon, your SSC exams, and your result will be also out. So what are the decision? Like many career opportunities are there, not one single career opportunity is there. Many ample of career opportunities are there, and sometimes many students are stuck into certain dilemma. Okay, they are into what, that what should I pursue? Should I become a doctor, or should I become a teacher or engineer? Means sometimes one student, he's like, I'll become doctor also, then I'll become engineer. Like many they are having liking. Okay, so here also a web diagram is given in front of us. So we'll just study out, or we'll just see. And this web diagram you have to do on your own, students. So let's see what exactly is in this web diagram. Now choose from the block below and complete the web diagram. Okay. So on the page number 68 itself, you will just find it out, and then you have to solve and on your own at on your own likings and dislikings you all can solve. So first it is given, is the option easy and difficult? Now see students, one more thing you have to keep in mind, like this web diagram can come for the exam. So you have to get prepared for it. I know you all have prepared in your primary section also, and this 7th, 8th standard also, I know, but still, okay, like this many questions can come for the examination, web diagram and all. So you have to pay attention to it. So here they have asked that is the option easy, difficult? Means see, like we are having choice for career. Say example, choice for career. So these all things you have to keep in mind while taking certain career. Okay, while certain career or anything or any profession you all are choosing. So let's see. Now see, same way, your capability. What is your capability? Okay, every student, I guess, every student, boy or whether boy or a girl, they are very talented. I guess nowadays students are very talented, but sometimes it depends upon capability. Like many certain issues can also come. So it is our duty to see our capability, how we are capable, because some students they arts, some students they like craft, so they are into more, some students are into sports, so it's not necessary we can make career there too. So we have to check our capability also. Same way, your likes, dislikes, how are our likes, dislikes, which profession we what things we like, what things we dislike, what things we are not liking. All these things we have to pay attention. Same way, friends' decision. What are friends' decision? Sometimes we say now that whatever my friend will do, I will do the same. Whatever, if he goes in this college, I'll also be go, because okay, friends we are giving important, and that also should be in our life, because peer uh, groups and friends and being social, like a man as he is said to be a social animal. So these friends decision also, it has utmost important in our life. So friends decision also comes, then parents profession also comes, what parents are willing, what is the profession of parents, and that also. So same way, your skills, inborn talents, what are your skills? As I told, some are good at drawing, some are good at craft, some are very sporty type of person. So what are y'all having your inborn talent? Because my students also, I have seen ample of students, they are very good at drawing, many things. They are like, some do craft very nicely, like very much competitions are there, sometimes drawing competitions are there, rangoli making competitions are there. So they'll show the talent over there. So from that only certain skills we can make out, yes, this person is very good at this, like this. So same way, study the job profile carefully. Same way, now see, sometimes we have to study the job profile also very carefully. What all these are secondary things, but this is also important. Whatever liking or disliking, that is also, but job profile, okay, that also you have to study carefully. Whatever career you are choosing, one main thing is what you have to lay more stress on, what your job profile. Okay, so same way, easy money, obvious, in nowadays everyone wants easy money, but it should be like from a good way. Okay, money you have to earn, but it in a very good way. Same way, possible difficulties also, whatever difficulties come in our life, we have to face it with very courage and braveness. So whatever difficulties are there, that we know, but we should not get afraid that, yes, I'll get certain difficulties and what I will do. No, in any profession, any career, difficulties come, but we have to overcome it for sure. Then same way, your ultimate aim, what exactly your ultimate aim is there, what aim you all are having in your life, that aim properly you have to set, or that proper goal you have to set in our life. So all these things are there, which today's poem, which I am going to teach you all, or which we are going to get taught, so that we have to learn about it. So these all are the things on which our today's poem is based upon. So further moving, yes, as I told, the poem's name is The Road Not Taken. Okay, page number 69, The Road Not Taken. And this poem is written by Robert Frost. Now, student, this you have to keep in mind. The main thing is that title you have to keep in mind, title of the poem. Okay, from sometimes if I'll just tell you all that 4 lines of the poem, from that immediately you have to make out, yes, this poem's name is so and so, and the poet's name is so and so. So these two things you have to keep in mind. So that is very necessary, because I guess in your 9th standard book, not much poems are there, but still, whatever poems are there, that you have to do thoroughly. Okay, so the poem's name is The Road Not Taken, and the poet's name is Robert Frost. So this Robert Frost you have to keep in your mind, because this is the main thing. This is the main thing. Main thing is what the title and the poet's name. Okay, while writing the lesson, author's name or the writer's name we can say, and here the poet's name. So this poet's name is Robert Frost. Moving towards now Robert Frost. Okay, who was Robert Frost? So Robert Frost, Robert Lee Frost. Okay, so when he was born, 1874. He was born on 1874. We just have a glimpse about it. So he was born on 1874 and he died on 1968. He was an American poet. Obviously, he wrote many poems. So he was an American poet. His work was initially published in England before it was published in America. So his work, whatever work he did, so firstly, it was published in England, and then afterwards it was published in America itself. So known for his realistic depictions of the rural life and his command of American colloquial speech. So he's very well known for his realistic. Realistic means what? Very true. Whatever poem he is writing or he used to write, it was like it used to reflect truthness. It used to reflect truthness. We can say that this poem, however, it resembled with our life. So it was very realistic. He used to give a clear picture of our lives. Life, not only life, but about rural life, whatever village life is there. Okay, so all he used to set these things. Then Frost frequently wrote about settings from rural life in New England in early 20th century. So whatever he wrote about the settings from the rural life, like village life, okay, in New England, that also in very early 20th century. Then using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. So in his writings only, he used to portray all the complex social and philosophical themes. Whatever things are there, he used to put forth through his poems. So his poems were very realistic and very like it was having some tinge of rural life. So all these things were there. So this was a small information we can say about Robert Frost. So if on Google, if you will search, then ample of many information, whatever his writings are there, very nice poems he wrote, whatever things he wrote. So you will get many more information. Now here, like due to that PPT, I have given very less information, but if you search, you will get many more information about Robert Frost. Okay, and his writings also, what many more poems he wrote and whatever is many like one of the best I can say is The Road Not Taken, but still his writings and his poems, it was so nice. So you can see many more on the net or Google itself. So moving towards now about the poem. What about the poem? What exactly is about the poem that we are going to see? Now this poem, we know that poem is there on page number 69. But what exactly? Because whenever you are reading the poem, read it once or twice, you will never understand it deeply. But after 4 to 5 continuously reading, then you will understand what exactly is the poem about. So here we are going to see what the poem, actually what the poet is trying to say through his poem. So just a small central idea kind of thing we can say. And pay attention, students. whatever this thing is there, we can say a small explanation, a small paraphrase about the poem, about the entire poem is through this paragraph itself. So let's see. Now talking about the poem is about the journey of the life. Now if you will just read the this title of the poem, the road not taken, you will think that what is about this road and all, you'll never understand. But actually the poem has very deep meaning and it is very interesting also. So the poem, it is about the journey of life. Journey of life, we can say that might be journey of the life of the poets or the general journey of life. Like every human being is having some life journey. Some struggles are there or many things are there. Obviously, we are human, so in our life, many things are happening. So here also, the poem, though it is of just 4 stanza, but it says all about the journey of life. Entire journey of life is said in this poem. So it is more than a poem. It is more than a poem. It's just not a poem. Not just a poem, but it is many more than about someone trying to decide. Now see the poem. It is journey of the life. Same way the poem is trying to decide which road he is going to choose on the stroll through the woods. Now the poem, we can say a particular person is there. Obviously, journey of life means there should be one person. Okay, so the person, but what about the person? So it is the poem about a person who is just trying to decide what exactly he is going to choose. Okay, he is going to choose. Choose on the stroll of the woods. Okay, so now see meaning of stroll. What exactly is the meaning of stroll? Sometimes some hard words come, but one thing you have to do, students, whenever some hard words y'all are coming, you just have to take a pencil, underline it, and afterwards you have to check the meaning. Check the meaning from dictionary itself. That is very good. What will happen? These small new words you will get acquainted with and you will understand the meaning. Now see stroll, what exactly is stroll? So stroll, we can say a small or slow walk that is for pleasure. Sometimes it happens now, like after studying or after sitting for a long time, we just get bored of. So what we are doing, we are just going out. We are taking a small stroll. Okay, we are leisurely, we are walking. Just sometimes we say that, yes, I am just going out for 5 to 10 minutes. So I feel out very fresh. So here also that poet, what he is doing, he's just going out for a small stroll through the woods. Obviously, this poem is about the rural life, like village life. So we can make out, obviously, in village, many trees are there. So here trees means what? Woods. So this poet, he is walking on through the stroll, means he's strolling, is walking through the trees itself. Same way, the two roads diverge. Now the two those roads, they are diverged. Now what is the meaning of diverge? Diverge is what? Separate, and that goes in different direction. Diverged meaning is what? It is going, it is completely separate and it is going in two different directions. Okay, some it happens now, middle of the road you all are standing and sometimes two roads are there. Sometimes four roads also are there. A middle point is there and four roads are there. Four ways are there. Okay, same way, sometimes two roads are there, two ways are there. So here also the poet, he is walking, and same way when he stands, suddenly he sees two roads are there. Okay, and it is diverged. It is into diverged. Diverged means what? It is separated. One is in one way and another is in another way. In a yellow wood symbolize a person's life where he has two options. Okay, now see that yellow wood. That yellow wood means what? Here, yellow wood means not yellow wood. Okay, here wood means not that lakdi type of thing. Here wood means what? He's saying trees having yellow leaves. Now see students, if you see outside, all you can see trees are covered with green leaves. Obviously, in month of October, November, you can see ample of green trees. Where more greenery is there because this almost a monsoon is completely over. A little bit is there, but it is almost completely finished off. So you can see greenery everywhere. But in the month of like April, May, all these green leaves, it completely sheds off. And yellow, but before shedding off, these green leaves, they change their color. And the green leaves, it becomes yellow leaves. So these yellow leaves, it completely sheds off. So here also, the poet, he is trying to say, he is saying that yes, the forest or the trees, they are completely covered with yellow leaves. And he symbolizes a person's life where they has two options. So knowingly or unknowingly, he is saying that a person's life is also having two options or two choice, of which both look very attractive. So the narrator chooses to take the less traveled road, though at times he expresses his desire to go back to the more traveled road. So here the narrator, he chooses to take the less traveled road. Now see students, in the last slide, as I told you all that after SSC exams, what are you doing? The main thing about telling you all about this thing is the same. We are stuck into certain dilemmas. Sometimes it happens to our students. Your parents, they bring two ice creams at home. Okay, one is what? Vanilla, other way is what? Chocolate ice cream. And at the same time, you both want to eat the both ice creams. You want the chocolate also, vanilla also. So you are stuck into certain dilemma, certain confusion, you can say, because both the ice creams are very delicious. You all are liking ice creams, that I know very well. So one thing is there, yes, both options are very equally attractive. So here also the poet is trying to say the same thing. He says that both options are the same. They both are very attractive, but you have to choose only one. As when your parents say that no, you will not eat both the ice creams, huh? Choose only one. So with very heavy heart, you say, okay, I'll go for chocolate ice cream or I go for vanilla ice cream. I know both options are very nice. But same way, we cannot take some decision very promptly, but we have to take. So this poet, he is saying the same thing, that our life is stuck with all these things. We want this also, we want this also, both the things we want. But in our life, we cannot go for both the things. We have to choose only one thing. Okay. So here the narrator, he chooses to take the less traveled road. Though at the times he expresses his desire to go back to the more traveled road. So two roads are there. As in the sentence, you can see the two roads diverged. The two roads diverged. Now two roads are there. one is very it is more traveled road, and the other it is very less traveled road. So this poet, he is standing in the middle of the road and he is thinking, what should I do? Should I go for less traveled road, or should I go back to more traveled road? What should I do? Okay, so like these things he is stuck. So the road choice which is opted less by others definitely gets him more success in life. So obviously now he thinks that, no, what should I do? The road or the choice which is opted or which is used by less, it will surely for sure make him more success in life. So after a lot of long of thinking, he's not taking his decision quickly, students. He is thinking. Sometimes you have to think, but not overthink. Okay, you have to think in life, but not overthink. Some people, they are having a habit of overthink. No, instead of overthinking, we have to take decision, but we have to take it in a proper way. So here the road, the choice which is opted less by others, it obviously gave him more success in life. So this shows that when we choose an option which is not chosen by many, we become more successful in life, as it makes us unique or different from others. Sometimes it happens to students, whatever. Now see what many people think, that as I told, man is a social animal, and whatever career, if my friend is becoming doctor, no, I will also become a doctor. My friend, he's becoming engineer, I'll also become engineer, I'll also go in the same college. Like this we are thinking. But some people, they are having a thinking that they are thinking out of the box. Okay, they are thinking out of the box. They are not thinking about the same. They are thinking something unique or something different. Okay, they are thinking about something very different. So here, in one way, we can say that he takes the other road. Okay, he takes the other road, which was just as good. Obviously, two options are there. He has to choose one options. Okay, he had to choose one option. So he chooses the one which is best or good, and he felt so more attractive. Okay, he felt so much more attractive, because whatever happens in our life, we are responsible for what are we doing, whatever decisions we are taking in life. But here the poet, maybe his thinking is right or wrong, that we don't know, but he is saying that whatever option is there which is not chosen by many, if all my friends, they are choosing one thing, and if I am not choosing that thing, if I am thinking about, or I am choosing something different, then it will make me more successful in life. Nowadays we can see that some students or some people, we can say some students, they have pursued their study and they are becoming something different. Okay, like women also nowadays, they are taking up a career as what, like astronaut also, where girls were not allowed. They are going. Sometimes we have to take something unique or something different, then only we will be more successful in life. Where common thing is that everyone is going, where one common thing is there, obviously everyone is going. But where uncommon thing is there, it's completely different, where not much more are attractive. So what now, where many people are going, obviously there are more competitions. But where very less people are going, there are very less competition. And if where less competition is there, people become more successful there as per this poet's thinking. Okay, so this was all about the poem. So we came to know a small central idea about this poem. Now the main thing is what year. So on page number 69 itself, we can see the poem. It's there. Now we'll just read out the poem, students. The Road Not Taken, poet Robert Frost. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And we one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that, the passing there had warned them really about the same. Now, down itself, you all can see meaning of diverge is given. Diverge meaning is what separate and go in different direction. Now see students, as I recited the poem, the same way you have to do at home. All students, I guess, they are having that textbooks. So it is very much necessary that you should read the poem loudly, okay, for your better improvement of pronunciation, as I told you all previously. So very loudly you have to read the poem. Loudly means you don't have to scream. Loudly means what will happen, you will recite the poem in a proper way or in a proper tone. So same way down also, wanted where meaning of wanted where is needed to be used. Then as just as far, fair, just as good. So these were the two stanzas of the poem. Now we'll further move to stanzas. So downwards, two stanzas are there. Now two stanzas. And both that morning equally lay in leaves snow-stabbed had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way. I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So here the poem I have completed by reciting or reading anything. So here the meaning of trodden is walk heavily or roughly. So students, all these new words, you have to make use of all these new words. Okay. So now talking about the starting stanza. Okay, starting stanza. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood. And sorry, I could not travel both. Now here a small paraphrase kind of thing I am trying to explain you all. The poet is standing at the middle in the road, okay, in a forest where the trees have yellow leaves. As I told that he is standing in the middle of the road. You'll just have to imagine, students, that two roads are there. Poet is standing in the middle of the road, okay, and the forest, okay, forest, all we can say greenery, Like where trees are, many more trees are there. Okay. So instead of green trees, he is stuck in the road where trees are there, but the trees, instead of having green leaves, it is all covered in yellow leaves. Same way, there are two roads going in separate directions. There are two roads which are going in completely separate directions. He is so sorry that he cannot travel along both the roads. He's very like very sorry. As I told, he is very sorry. He cannot go by both the roads. Now see in the picture, in the PPT itself, you can see the picture. Two roads you can see. Okay, two roads you can see. So if a person now think that you are standing, both the roads are same. Okay, both the roads distance also is almost same, but which road you are going to take, that you have to think. Sometimes it happens to students. Sometimes you think that instead of going by long way, I will go in a short way. So here also the poet is thinking the same. What he is thinking, that what I should do, should I go by this road or that road? Like this he is thinking. So he stands there for a long time and peers down one road till the place where it's bent and it covered with the bushes. So he stands and for a long time he is thinking, he is not taking his decision very quickly. So he somewhere he is having thinking in his mind that I wish I could travel by both the roads, but it is not possible. Some things, they are completely impossible in our life. So here also he is thinking about the same. So then he takes the other road, which was just as good. So what he is taking other road that is also same, completely good. Okay, so he felt more attracted to it because it was grassy and did not seem much use. So here we can say that then took the other. So in the first stanza, he is standing. Okay, he is standing. He is sorry. He could not travel both. Okay, so and one traveler, long I stood. Long I stood means he stood for a very long time, standing, thinking. He's taking his own time to think, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Okay, so he's thinking that should I go for this road, which is very much used, or should I go in this road, which is very less used? So then took the other as just as fair. So he thinks that yes, I should go for a road which is just as fair. Both the options are good. I should go for one which is as far as this one only. And having perhaps a better claim. He is thinking, yes, let it be, whatever, no issue. But I think whatever will happen, it will happen to me. But I'll now take one option. So because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. So he takes the other road. Okay, he takes the other road, which is just as fair as like just as good. Then he at last he thinks that because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. So at last he makes a firm decision. No, whatever will be there, I'll go by that road which is not completely worn. Worn means not used. It is not completely used by all the people. I'll go by that road that is very less used. Okay. So starting telling about the summary of the first stanza. In a forest where the leaves of the trees had turned yellow. So as I told you all, that in the forest, the leaves of the trees, they have completely turned yellow, from green to yellow. And from this line, you can make out that the season was autumn. Okay, the season was autumn. For obviously, from green to yellow, it changes when it is autumn. The poet felt sorry that he had to choose over one of them. As I told, the poet is completely, he is stuck into certain dilemma. He is worried what he should do, which option he should choose over this or that. Okay, in exams also, you students, you are sometimes confused, na, that what should I go? I should write the answer A or B, like this. So here also, okay. So instead of thinking too much, one decision you have to take. Okay. Then the poet felt sorry that he had to choose over one of them, as it was not possible to take both the path. Obviously, both the path we cannot take. He pondered over his options for a long time. He was thinking for a long time, thinking. Thought for a very long time. He looked down a path as far as possible till was bent with vegetation. Vegetation means what? Like very much greenery is there. Okay, greenery, all things that is covered with green. Obviously, in forest, when you go, all many more thick forest. Obviously, when you go in very thick forest, it is covered with all trees, green trees, you can say. See, so here also he looked down a path as far as possible till it was went with the vegetation. So one road, it was covered with what? Green trees, and the other road, it was not with the thick green trees. So he told, yes, I will go with a road which is not at all covered with green trees. It is all bent with vegetation. Bent with vegetation, it is itself a phrase. And students, in poem, we are getting many more phrases, and that phrases you have to keep in our mind. That is most important, because just by reading the poem once, you will never understand. So it is our duty to read more and more. Okay, then only certain phrases, meanings, we shall know it completely. So in the second paragraph itself, it is written, then he took the other path. As I told, he was not satisfied with one thing. So he told that, yes, I shall go with the other path. Then the poet, what happened? The poet, he thought that, yes, I will take the other path. Then the poet judges road to be equally good as the other. So the this poet, he told, in the mind only, he said that let it be whatever it is there. This road is equally good as the other one. Now, students, like 10 to 15 minutes before, I gave you example about two ice creams. So if after eating chocolate ice cream, you will think that let it be, Ice cream is ice cream, whether vanilla or chocolate, doesn't matter. Taste is a little bit different, but ice cream is ice cream, like this. So here also the poet, he's saying that let it be. Whether I took this road or that road, both are equally good. Okay, both are equally good. So I don't have any secondary thoughts about it in my mind that what will happen. No, I shall not overthink about it. I think that yes, let it be. This is equally as good as the other one. But he is doubtful and feels that it is perhaps preferable, as it seems like it hadn't been walked upon very much. He also thinks that it is not used, or it is not walked upon very much. It was still grassy. It was still grassy, and it didn't look worn down. So here also he thinks that let it be, whatever it is there, I'm going by the other road. Maybe it is not used, maybe it is grassy. Obviously, if you walk on the grass many times in garden also, when if you go to some garden, if people are not walking on that grass, so the grass will remain very intact, it will remain the same. But if children are playing in the garden, if people are walking on the grass, if children are playing, then what will happen? The grass, it will completely be uprooted, and the playground also, it will be completely worn out. So here he is saying that it was still grassy and didn't look worn out. Yet the poet feels that the people passing along it had worn it equally as the other. So still he thinks, still he feels, still he is thinking that let it be whatever is there. The traveler, he chooses the road which is less traveled, as it seemed just as good as the other one, and he felt it needed to be used. He thinks that yes, let it be, it should be used. So the traveler seems to be very adventurous, that he has his own mind and he does not want to follow what the other wants. So here he thinks, let it be, whatever is there, I have taken my decision on my own. No one is doing like pressurizing me. I am very happy. So from the both stanzas, the poet, he himself is happy about his decision, that he has taken firm decision by taking the road which is not more and more used, which is completely less used out. So these were the two stanzas of the poem itself. So remaining two stanzas, and whatever these English workshop is there, appreciation or anything, that we shall do it tomorrow itself. But students, make sure that today your homework is there, because I'm not going to leave your life like that only. So your today's homework, and don't think that I'll tell you all to write 10 times. No, just you have to read it. Just you have to recite it. Okay, so at home, page number 69, starting two stanzas, you have to read it. Don't learn it, just read it. And remaining also, students, remaining two stanzas, which we are going to do it tomorrow, that also you have to recite it or read it. Silently reading also you all can do. But I guess it's a poem, so you have to read it out loudly or recite it loudly itself. Then explanation part, I shall do it very tomorrow itself. Okay, so we shall meet tomorrow. Thank you, students. Ma'am.